Today I'm going to be sharing all of the books that I have yet to read. So I guess like my physical TBR, books that are on my shelf that I just haven't gotten around to reading, or I'm never going to read them and should probably put them in the donate pile. And while I'm doing this, you're kind of going to get a bookshelf tour, I guess. We're going to start with my favorite shelf that I have. Up at the top, the books that I have not read on here. Okay, we're gonna have to like scooch you over a little bit right here. Immortal Longings by Chloe Gong. I had this as my book of the month pick a couple months ago, and it's because I had a credit and I was like, I might as well just go ahead and get another book. Next, The Stranger Upstairs. I think this was my book of the month pick in September. This Spells Love. Paris Apartment. I think Yulani got me this book maybe for my, like around my birthday. I have read the guest list by this author. Georgia read this book and she hated it. So I have yet to read that. And then The Great Alone. This book got recommended to me by Taylor. This is Taylor's favorite book, or one of her favorite books ever. I bought it when I was in California visiting her. I have not gotten around to it yet. Next shelf. This is like a mix of my absolute babies right here. The Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy and Illuminae and Gemini. Ballad Never After and A Curse for True Love. I'm in no rush to read these. It's my goal to read these before the end of the year. I have yet to read the second book in the Illuminae Files series. This is that book where it's published so strange. It's just YA fantasy dystopian. I really enjoyed it. It's a 3-book series. I think I'm just gonna squat. Okay, this shelf right here. First off, appreciation for this UK cover of Divine Rivals. Love it. These are all unread. This is oh, nope, Powerless. I've read Powerless. The Atlas 6 and the Atlas Paradox. I bought these for myself for Christmas last year. I don't know if I will ever read those. Yeah, no idea. Belladonna and Foxglove, YA fantasy. The Kingmaker, The Rebel King, The Spotlight. I think this is an indie published book. I just haven't gotten around to it. These are kind of my like, I want to read these as soon as possible books. Also, I can't bend over. And then we have Drunk on Love. They work at a winery. And Filthy Rich Vampire. I actually really want to read this before the end of the year. Oh my gosh, I can sit for the next ones. Thank God. This shelf, these are my babies. I love them. We have the Twisted series, all of my Mariana Zapata books that I own. I've read all of those. This shelf right here, I'm not counting. I'm gonna go back and count how many unread books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 17. We're at 17 right now. King of Country, 18. On Cloud 9 by Kelson Denise Stone. This is Kelson Denise Stone's newer release that came out. I would like to read that. Yes, 19, 20. Words from the Window Seat. This is by Taylor. This book will be read by the end of the year. 20, 21. I'm gonna forget this number like multiple times. You with a View. Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I'm reading this right now. Act Your Age, Eve Brown, 22. I haven't read this book yet. 23, Tastes Like Shakar. 24, Stay With Me. I also want to read that one before the end of the year. Moving over here, we have Rouge by Mona Awad, 25. This is kind of my like dark and moody shelf that we have going right here. 26, Caraval. 27, Payback's a Witch. I need to get back in a witchy phase before I read that one. 28, Kennedy Ryan's Queen Move. Sinner by Sierra Simone. I read Priest earlier this year and it was a book. That's for sure. However, 2 of my book mutuals have said that's like one of their favorite books ever. So I think Logan's Library actually bought that for me. That's one of her favorites. I'll give it a shot eventually. On the bottom shelf, have the Lucy Score books are down here. Have a few of these. I haven't read The Two of Us yet. I haven't read Planes, Trains, and All the Feels yet. I have read the rest of these. I read most of Call It What You Want, and I'm kind of in the middle of reading Breaking the Habits of Being Yourself. It's a nonfiction book, so it's not something that I'm gonna like pick up all the time. It's like I'll pick it up like twice a year. Lastly, on this shelf, we have kind of this section. 29, 30, 31. Reading to the Dark, aka Cynthia, bought and mailed me these books this past week. Hollow Heathens, Bone Island, which is, these are huge. And If We Were Villains. She wrote a little note about what these are about. Where is it? For these 2 books, she said Masked Men, Witches, and Heathens, Adult Halloween Town, Uncover the Curse. Wait, that sounds so fun. I haven't been in a witchy mood, which is why I haven't read Payback's a Witch, but I feel like I am in whatever mood this is. Next, we have this shelf over here that sits at kind of the entrance of my room. This shelf is my throwaway shelf. Put any books that don't look good over there or look good on my blue shelf in my other room onto this shelf. 32. Yeah, I haven't read Already Fallen yet. 32. 33. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay, I haven't read The Perfect Marriage yet. I'm kind of in the middle of it. I've read the first few chapters. I just need to finish it. I think I put it down and got distracted by a new release book and then just never picked it up. What number was that at? I'm gonna have to count again. 32, 33, 38. Okay, we're at 38, whatever. Sweet Regret. I just have yet to read it. I think it's about a musician, maybe. I have no idea. That one. The last 2 books that are out, Saving 6 and Redeeming 6. I haven't read After the Fire yet. I've just been putting that one off for literally no reason whatsoever. And Ready Player One. You know how a couple videos ago I said it doesn't make sense to have more than 50 books on your TBR? Like physical TBR? Well, I said it didn't make sense for me, and I didn't want that to happen. I've been ordering books on Pango Books for the holidays, so I think I probably have more than 50. We're gonna get it down though before the end of the year. 250, if it is more than that, which I think it is at the moment because of the Christmas books that I've recently purchased. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. These 3 books right here by E.J. Blaze were sent to me in the mail, a PR package. I've heard they're really, really freaking good. I don't know if they're necessarily rom-coms or if they're just more contemporary romance, but I've heard they're great. The Holiday Switch, it's right there. Then we have All I Want for Christmas is a Cowboy. I ended up DNFing this book, Holly Jolly Cowboy, which is a part of the same interconnected series. I got that on Pango Books like 2 days after this one showed up, and then I DNF'd it. So I don't know if I'm gonna like that one, but that's okay. Some other Christmas ones. There's Something About Mary by Cody Hall. Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. I've heard this is not great. Multiple people have told me they didn't like that book, but it's okay. And then A Very Merry Bromance. This one by Lisa Jewell, The Night She Disappeared. Was that number 47? Okay, carrying on. Have some books. Oh no, I just have 1 book over here that I haven't read. From Bad to Cursed to Wicked. This is the 2nd book in, what is the series called? The Witches of Thistle Grove. The first one being Payback's a Witch over there. Now to the blue shelf. Welcome to my guest room that has my trundle bed from college in here. I slept on a twin all through college. Love this baby. In here we have just this blue shelf. I'm gonna set you right there. Okay. 49, The Unbecoming of Marriage Wire. 50, Brutal Secret. I'm scared of this book. This book got sent to me in like a PR package thing, and it's her step brother. Oh, no. Wait. Oh no, step cousin. I don't think it's my thing. Whatever, we're putting it there. 51, All's Well by Mona Awad. 52, Devil in the Dark Water. Guys, I bought this 4 years ago. It's not gonna get read ever, but it's so trashed, I like feel bad. I'm not gonna sell it. I might donate it. Was that 51? 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Okay, we're at 56. These 3 are witchy books and Home Run Proposal. I think this is also free on Kindle Unlimited. I actually kind of want to read this soon. 54, The Inheritance Games. 55, The Kiss Curse. I read the X-Hex earlier. 56, Assistant to the Villain. 57, 58, 59. This is a series by V.E. Schwab. I bought these along with the Atlas 6 and the Atlas Paradox for myself for Christmas last year. I don't know. I don't know why I bought them. I wasn't even like a fantasy girly last year, so I don't know what was going on in my head. And I forgot what number we're at again. But we're just gonna say 60, Vow of Thieves. I read Dance of Thieves, but I haven't read Vow of Thieves yet because it's been so long since I've read Dance of Thieves. I want to like restart the series. And then 61 and 62, Return Policy, and The Sister Between Us. Those are my bookshelves, and those are all of the books on them that I have yet to read. I do, however, plan to read every single one of those Christmas books on there before the end of the year, as well as probably like 4 over here. So we'll get the number back down to what I'm comfortable with before I'm allowed to buy any more books. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you are enjoying Vlogmas, and I will see you tomorrow.